I was a busy maker this week. I not only was I printing, and I got prints because remember we weren't doing something last week because your internet connection was wonky.
Yeah.
So I have like 2 weeks worth of makes now. But in that time, there's a person who's now a part of MakerDeck who was pinging me on the back channel after I posted something, and he's kind of inspired. I've got a screen share going here because over the past week I've vibe coded a lot. Yeah, I've created different apps, a couple of which I've got to make note of, like to fix a couple of bugs that I saw even when I was showing you. But they're online already. They'll be linked to in my arcade so people can use them. Like these are public. But 3 apps. Did 3 apps for makers. There's 3 apps for makers this week. One is like a lot. Hey, Tech Jeeper, good to see you. Welcome aboard. I've done 3, and I'm learning a lot. I'm like, okay, this is the thing I got to remember for this. This is the thing I got to remember for that. But I thought I'd show you before going into the absolute makes. This was the most recent one that I did. Tech Jeeper, I'm a bit of a madman as far as the vibe coding is concerned. I can't stop. Rabchilla pinged me on the back channel, and he's now printing prolifically on MakerDeck on Twitch. And he says makers, when they go to events, need signs that have like maybe their name on it, the models that they're printing, or who made those models. Maybe they want to print another sign that they've got. Maybe they want to have it in a different shape. But they need these signs, right? And so you could use this app to basically design a sign. Now you may be saying, well, Chris, what if I've got a logo? Well, I've got you covered. It supports SVGs. You can change where that logo sits, and everything kind of jumps around in its place. You can change the logo scale if you want, although I wouldn't mess too much with that. You can change how the text is laid out, the spacing of the text, the padding around the elements, the thickness of the sign, right? So wide, tall, or not tall, but wider or thinner. You can also adjust how much of the text, how far it goes out. So the content relief, if you will. And then you could save or export your designs in case you want to come back to them. But what's really cool, you can change your export width dynamically, and everything resizes in ratio. But you can export the STL or the 3MF. So the 3MF you'd want in case you wanted to color, and it should work well, the font or logo differently, or STL. Now what's neat about this, and I can't necessarily show you directly, when you download either one, it comes with a stand. So you see the notch, it always kind of stays the same, minus even if you change the height of the model, it exports always with the stand. So you've got like and we've tested it, tolerances and everything, so this works. Like it's usable for making a sign, and it was specifically made to help people when they are selling products, right, that other people had designed, and they've got to give credit to those people who designed them. So this is an easy way of generating kind of credit plaques. So the QR code for that, I would almost like export a QR code, but I could probably integrate the QR code feature that I built for this other app, Business CADs. Instead of business card, it's a business CAD. Business CAD, even if you're not from Boston. It should be inconsequential to add the QR code to the maker plaques instead of the SVG logo, because that's basically what I did here as well. In fact, so if I didn't want the graphic on there, I didn't have to, or I can upload an SVG here. I don't work for Apple, obviously, but it basically includes the SVG. You can go in, you can change the QR endpoint. You can clear the uploaded SVG. You can change the anchor position of that QR code. I think middle seems to work best. You can change like where it's positioned in case you wanted to like really get into the nitty. Honestly, a lot of the defaults probably going to work 99% of the time, but some people probably want to tweak one thing or another. You can change, what the text is. Hey, I'm streaming Look at that. Change the alignment of that text, top, middle, bottom, even the height of the text. So if I go up here you can change the kerning, the gaps, or the gap is in like the line height or the kerning. So you can adjust those things as well as the font. So there's all sorts of fonts that you could use. It can be called upon here. A lot of these fonts I'm probably going to include in the MakerPlax as well. I haven't done it yet, but all these fonts should be functional. You can only export as an STL because I wasn't messing with 3MFs, and honestly, it wasn't a big deal because these are super, super thin. You can change the card base, the information on top. You can turn the border on and off, and download, of course, the STL. Export the data, import the data, etc. So I got MakerDeck stamped on this one. This is too thin to stamp MakerDeck on. But the third one, and this was really the second one that I'm fired. What do you mean I'm fired? Oh, you print signs with QR codes. Okay. All right. Well, then let me, that's an easy fix. I'm not going to do it during this maker stream, but that's easy enough. I've been iterating every one of them, especially when I run into a bug. This is the third one that I made. This is the one that started it. I was like, dude, I want to take Aurebesh and be able to print with it. And I want to print in a variety of these plaque sizes, and I want them, I need like a Valentine's print, like Chris Loves Gretchen. And this is what I want. I want all these sizes and shapes and everything, to work with this text that you can, of course, adjust. So it says Aurebesh Forge. I can type in MakerDeck. I can say Matt. Listen, Matt's easy. You can go in, change all sorts of variables, like the variables with the base geometry, the text. So shifting it, moving it around. I, again, wouldn't mess with too many defaults. You can change the kerning, the glyph size, the max size. So you got to look at your bed because you get dimensions for the bed up top. The height of the layers that you use for the text. You can change again, all sorts of knobs and dials, including changing the corners on some of these, at least, making them smoother or rougher. You can change the padding around, all sorts of things. You could have a raised border, like a lip around it, as you can see. You turn that on and off. You can change the border width. So you all sorts of knobs and dials, and of course, when you're done, you can export either the STL or the 3MF. And on this one, MakerDeck is stamped into the back as well, which is nice. It's embossed, so you'll print it out, but you'll have MakerDeck stamped into it. So you can't I'm just going to edit that out. You can't, not without necessarily destroying, let's say, the value of it. Well, certainly the other sign. This one you might be able to clip it off and be okay with it. It's going to ruin some of the design, but not that much. I don't think people are going to go far enough as to take it out though, because you're not going to look at it. You're only going to look at the front. So yeah, this is the Aurebesh Forge. These all three are going to be available. If they're not available now, I don't think they're online, but I don't have them linked on the arcade. But they're ready to go. I'd say I want to maybe tweak a couple more things. Like I see, I need to fix this. I need to fix that. But yeah, this is what I made this week. I made software for other makers.
That's awesome.
Three things that allow you to design or create STLs that you can export and print. So Matt, what you could do is for your shelves, right? You could make it Aurebesh something and then print it out, for your shelf. Like you can make the base, thick enough. So, no, that's the wrong slider. I want up here. Content, length, depth. No. Thickness. I knew there was so you can make it thicker so it can sit on its side. You can, turn off the raised border or whatever, but then you can make signs, right?
Yeah.
And you can export, or you should be able to save. Oh, no, you can't export. You can't export in here right now, but you will be able to as soon as I'm done with it. I'm just not
there yet.
It's I hadn't thought about it. I needed to export and save for the other two tools, but three tools specifically for makers. Yes, that I haven't put them out there for everybody. But I did tag Hot Makes because I figured they'd have a wider base to get out to, and they haven't seen the Maker plaques yet because I haven't tagged anybody.
Yeah.
But I'm not the
That's
only
a
one
really
who's
good
busy.
idea, though.
What's
I
that? Well, I didn't.
The plaques.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't come up with the idea necessarily outright. It was a Rabchilla vibe, and I basically created it out of, and we QA'd it. But he's got another idea that I've got to maybe dive into. So there may be another STL tool that I'm going to put together. Now you did something too.
Yeah. While we're on this, I'll just bring up mine. So I wanted to create like a print log of basically everything I print. But one of the things that's hard is you have to take the picture, then you have to upload it, then you have to do this, then you have to do that, then you have to get the model, then you have to link it and everything. I was like, there's got to be an easier way of doing this. And I was like, okay. So I'd been working on this for a couple weeks, trying to get it just right. But I created this. This is mattmakes3d.com, and this is going to be a print log. And basically what it is, so this is the homepage. It's going to show my latest 15 prints. So it'll show the featured one up here. Then it'll show the other ones down here. It'll have links to them here and here. And you can go into the archive and you can see everything that I printed in 2026. Everything.
Oh my God.
In 2025. I'm not done with it yet. I still got to go in here and put everything in here.
Dude, I want this. I want this for.
Yeah. So I can share it with you. But essentially what I'm trying to do, and I tested this over the weekend, but I got to do it a little more, and I got to fix a couple errors and everything. But essentially what I've got is Claude monitoring a folder on my computer, and when I take a picture, I drop that photo into Claude. I then also drop a text link file to the URL to where I got the model from. Claude then picks that up. It will modify the JSON file. So basically it'll upload it to the FTP site. It'll then modify the JSON file, and then it will put it up there on the web without me having to touch it.
See, I'm thinking abstracting it and making like makerdeck.net, like subdomain.makerdeck.net.
Yeah. And that's what I want to do, like create a print log, of everything taken. So my idea,
it'd have to be server side, right? Like all the script wouldn't be local drag drop, but
well, so yeah, kinda. I mean, you could try and take it off of like what I ideally like. I was thinking, because that's where my thought was first, is the Discord, taking everything off the Discord and trying to share it on social media and everything else is where I was trying to go with this, but. That's kind of hard.
You could still do that. Well, like you could if you've baked in an output on a web page, you could bake in an output to like automatically populate a tweet, right?
Yeah. And there's a bot that's on Discord that allows you to save. It'll automatically save it'll monitor a channel and it basically save every picture that's on there.
Okay, you got to You've got to keep fleshing this out because I think
I'm working on it. Yeah. So I'm working on it. I also did this too. This is a print queue. So this basically tells you what I'm currently printing right now or what I'm working on as well too. And this will update also automatically once I go in there. So
this design, like I'm telling you, this is, I can see it. You can sign up on makerdeck.net, get a subdomain, you email whatever print, it automatically links.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm definitely invested in this. I was like, because I'm trying to find better ways of sharing the stuff.
I know.
Get out there, and
I know.
This is the start of what I hope will be.
Dude, this is great. Like I see. No, this is great. Yeah, keep going. Build it for you. Like, because this is, I mean, once you have that logic, it should be relatively straightforward to take that logic, abstract it, run it server side, and basically create a service, like a service for people to quote unquote use. I mean, it would need more security tweaking, like through TaskRabbit and what have you. Like when you're not, when everybody is using it, you got to be careful. But I think like that is a fantastic use of vibe coding. In creating.
So this is what else I made, and I love the design. I love it. It looks
it's clean.
It looks great. It's clean. It took me a while to get there, though. It wasn't.
I know, dude.
There were some nights. That's what I've been working on, like the past couple of weeks. So it's like there's some nights where I'm like scratching my head, like why is this not working?
I know, dude.
I didn't. Yeah, and I wanted to make this as easy as possible.
Yeah.
And a JSON file was just the easiest way to do it.
The easiest thing to do.
It has the data in there, and it just takes.
Because you don't have to worry about a database. Why not? Why worry about a database when you use flat file?
Exactly.
Flat file.
I was like databases just get, because I was trying with
Messy.
the database at first, and I was like, and then Claude actually brought this up that I should try a JSON file and make it easier, since it's
so much easier, dude.
Yeah.
Just flat file that thing.
Yeah. So anyway.
I had the same issue when I when I get into the more challenging things, I would say, like I did today. It took me a few iterations and it was a bit of a challenge, but I did this. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Can you see the disco ball?
Yeah.
It took forever to get this the way that I wanted to get it, like in every possible way. Like, because I wanted to like get the lights going a certain way. I wanted stars a certain way. I wanted the ball to reflect a certain way. But this took a while. I mean, it's not exactly a print, but I made it. Like I made it happen.
Yeah.
God, let me tell you, this was just talking through it is so hard. So trust me, I get it when you say, I'm banging my head. How does this? This is what I'm trying to make you do.
Yeah. So
that's funny.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's what I've been working on. I had a lot of fun doing it, but there are nights when it it really.
I get it, dude. I was up.
Patience.
Yeah, I was pulling some, not all-nighters, but what was I working on? I was just up all night going, I can fix this. I can get this to work. I know I can do it. Yeah. I know I can do it. I don't want to go to bed. Yeah. Like even in my head, going over mentally, like some of the law in my head, I'm like, oh, I need to check this. I need to fix this. I need to do that. I've got like 3 or 4 things I need to kind of fix or address. But it's all like getting it done, right? And having this. Yeah. So yeah, I feel you, mate. I feel you.
Yeah. So
that's great. Keep fleshing that out, man. Flesh it out, because I need that. I need that. I absolutely need that. Yeah. So keep working on it.
Once I keep going with it, I'll share some more with you, and maybe you can come up with some ideas too. And
just iterate, man. That's all it is.
Kind of keep going with it and see where we end up with. So I'll kind of share progress over the next couple weeks while we're doing the stream, and kind of what I've reiterated. So
of course, okay. So now this is what I made this week. I didn't press record, Matt.
Oh, for the local recording.
It's okay. You've got other files you can work with.
Yep.
Okay, great.
We're good.
Here's my question: should I be doing on the top or the bottom? It's always a guess when I do like multi layouts.
There,
see how it flipped to the bottom?
Yeah.
It's like getting the right size spacing, because like sometimes you want it up above, sometimes you want it down below. But this I think this works. Okay, so I'm just gonna start. I got some new rainbow filament. That was on sale, like half off, $10, and so I started going through models that I had, and this one worked out really well. Sometimes when I do the rainbow silk filament, like it's the one color, and you'll see a couple of them, I'm like, I really like it when they go 2 or go between 2 or more colors in a make. This is a Chibi Darth Maul. Turned out really well. It is definitely a AI generated model, because 4 fingers and 3. That's on one hand. This was this week's Play Action Toys figure. This is KB, and she turned out rather well. I ended up printing the backpack differently, and unfortunately, it's taking a lot of support removal, so I haven't quite got through everything. But I printed it a certain way because I didn't want to waste filament, and unfortunately, there's some amount of bleed through with the TD on this the golder filament, the yellow filament. But KB turned out, I would say, rather well. I was happy with her. This is something that was more of a practical print. It was made for a tissue box.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, right? But it was designed by someone in Canada. So apparently the boxes in Canada are different from the ones in the US, because this didn't fit. And I was kind of like, oh, man, it fits like lengthwise, like one measurement fits, but
Yeah.
it's almost like the exact same size as the actual box. I need like a few more millimeters, and I feel it would work well. I could increase the size of this and print that way, but then it wouldn't be a perfect fit as snug. And I may end up doing that because even without tissues in here, it's a pretty dang cool model.
Yeah.
It's really nice. Maker World, it kind of got messed up. I didn't have a good bed adhesion on this corner. Three different models glued together: the white, the gray, and then the top. But even without, I may end up doing this instead of printing a new one. Is just take the tissues out of that box and just stick them in here, and then just use them that way because you don't need the box.
Or get you somebody to send you a Canadian box of tissues, and then just refill them.
Yeah, I don't know if that would be a straight path. Like it would probably cost way more than they're worth. But this was something I did basically over the past day for my car because I've got tissues in the car and they're in that type of box.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, well, let's see if I can find something. And I saw it. I'm like, yeah, this is a really cool thing. But even if I don't use it as a tissue box, and I don't know if I should keep this in the car because this is not a high heat filament that I printed with. I'd have to use like a higher temperature PLA from Polymaker. If I do reprint, that's probably what I'm going to do in the car. A higher temperature, like using it, I'd probably get a gray one and the print with the white one because then it would work out. Found this one. This is the rainbow filament, but it was probably just solid emerald color.
Yeah,
just a casual Vader. Definitely an AI Vader because you can tell with the way the nose slopes. But cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I really liked it. Good fingers, a good spread. The cape, the casual like sweatpants and hoodie. Yeah. This is very much me.
Yeah.
This is a good one. Found another chibi figurine. This is a Boba Fett. This is where the gold went into from Darth Maul's head. Again, AI generated, but still, it's pretty dang cool, dude. There's officially licensed stuff that only has 3 fingers, so AI doesn't bother me. When I go through filament, sometimes I have, just a little bit left, and I don't want to throw it away, so then I do color swaps, usually on prints like this, a Magabier salamander or lizard.
Oh, yeah.
And this one turned out really, really well. That's why I set it to the side. The way that I got rid of eliminated the remaining silk blue. But then I had other spools on the floor that needed to be, gone through because there was just a little bit left, but not enough for like full models. So I ended up creating a bed of these Star Wars fidgets. So I printed like 8 at a time. So it goes through the filament faster, but then you have these complete models, and it worked out really well. That was not intentional. The color swaps, not intentional. I did 2 of them, or 2 sets. This one had clear and white and silver. The other one had a different white, a different silver, and a different black. But they both turned out really, really well. So just an idea of going through your remainder filament, save it all, and then just print something like this.
Sure.
And then you've got something fun. Speaking of flexies, I found this one you might like. There's a newer Yoda on Maker World.
I actually saw that. I think I have that in my collection.
It's good. I printed it with supports on the ears because I was a little afraid. So that would be the only caveat that I would say. In fact, I've got a little bit of, I think it's a support there. Probably got to take off half the ear. Watch. This is a good filament. It's so good. It doesn't want me to take it off. It's a, and I don't think that was an overhang. It may have been an overhang. All right, I got to be careful. I'm going through here. Also in that rainbow filament, it stopped at a nice spot. This very heavy maroon color that I'd not yet really seen in a silk or a filament. An Ewok with a spear.
Nice.
So it turned out really well. I was happy with the color there. The gold I've seen before, but the deeper maroon, not so much. Here's another Chibi Vader, probably AI generated, but this one went from a gold to the, I guess, an orangish red, reddish orange at the top. Very happy with this one. The color change and the model. The model's a good model. While I was still on that filament, found a Wookiee with a rifle.
Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah, the details in the hair or fur, really solid. This was a good model. This is a really good model. I thought, well, I've got Chewbacca's in brown, but like since I had the filament, the rainbow filament, well, might as well use something different for these characters, not just the ones you'd expect to see. This is definitely or probably AI generated because I don't recognize the trooper. It's kind of a Purge trooper-ish. It turned out well, although the thin cape here, or whatever you'd call what would you call tunic, hanging from the waist, got a little fudgy with the layers. But I think it's a relatively stellar model. Got a little Chewie back here with the helmet. But I think that this was a pretty good model. It's definitely a keeper. Some of them I print and I'm like, AI generated for sure, because they're just certain hallmarks. But it looks cool. I mean, it's like no one's going to say, wait a minute, is that the Purge Trooper from Mando Episode 4? Found this Kylo Ren bust.
Oh, nice.
Using that yin yang filament from Polymaker. Very nice bust. I didn't have any Kylo Ren busts.
Yeah.
But this one worked out very, very well. I was very happy.
Yeah, that turned out good.
It was a good one. And then, even though Valentine's Day is over, this is the second one I did of him. I did another one and it just didn't turn out as well as I wanted it to. So I did him a little bigger. And this Vader has a rose. So I thought, okay, I'm going to do one in red.
Yeah,
that was a really nice red filament. Yeah, turned out well. Well, I got more. Like this is 2 weeks worth, dude. You got if you didn't see the Clone Wars Yoda, it's a good model. It's recent on Maker World for Star Wars. Really good model.
Yeah, I'm gonna print that one.
And so this was also in that rainbow silk filament. So it's kind of a brownish red, almost like a burgundy. So I really like that some of these colors came out the way they did, because I had not yet seen a burgundy silk filament. So that was nice. There's a Chibi Jabba.
Nice.
Yeah. I like the filament choice. I went with this kind of a bone kind of beige. Turned out really, really well. I had to test and I've gone in and I've changed the way the models export with this. But this is from my Arabesh Forge. If I do this again, it should print better. And I for a couple of different reasons. One, I would use a different infill pattern. I'd use a thicker infill for one, and two, exporting now has fewer what do they call it? The matrices, not matrices. What's the word I'm looking for? When you load a model, sometimes you have to fix errors. I reduced the amount of errors in the model's exporter. So this was exported from the tool. It says Chris loves a Gretchen. That is the Octo. Hang on, in case you're wondering, because you can do this on any model, like back and front, top or bottom. You can change, which I'm totally going to do. You basically change in quality. No. Strength. You change the top surface pattern or bottom to octagram spiral. And then that'll give you that pattern, which is really, it really makes it go.
Yeah.
Like, especially models like that. So that's the octagram spiral on the top layer. And then didn't break, octagram on the bottom as well.
Nice.
So just FYI, something you may want to consider for these types of models, flatter models. Makes it a little more finished. It says Chris loves Gretchen. The ligature I couldn't get to work properly. So CH is a ligature in Arabesh. And this is not officially Chris, but it's close enough, Chris. No one's going to complain, I don't think, for an unofficial product. But this is output. And I just did a simple layer switch. Didn't use an AMS, just a simple layer swap on that one. But I needed to test it. I wanted to test it. So this is going to Gretchen. Gretchen gets mad. I did this on the Maker Deck, or on the Forge, the Arabesh Forge as well.
Oh, nice.
Chris Perillo name badge.
Oh, nice.
So you can make your own, right? And so it's a stand, so it's going to sit somewhere, probably behind me on a shelf. I had a Maker Deck. And the reason I had to look at it is because I printed these before. And when I printed them, I looked at them like, the Arabesh doesn't look right. The output that I had when I was testing it was mirrored. It was mirrored text on the output. I'm like, That's not gonna work. I'm like, ah. So I've got a couple others in there. If I hold them up to the mirror, they'd be fine.
Yeah.
But now they output just fine. I tested my business CAD.
Oh yeah, that turned out really
Business
good.
CAD worked.
Yeah.
This has been tested prolifically by Rabchilla as well, and it works. It's flat, so you need to print some quick CADs. You can print some quick CADs. It's easy to do. Just do it.
Yeah.
It's easy. I test my mod, print my mod, make the apps, and then I haven't done a sign yet because I haven't needed to. Since we missed last week, there's a General Hux, Play Action Toys General Hux.
Nice. Yeah.
Turned out well, really simple, just black, as opposed to more complex KB. Printed this Imperial Walker. Let's see if I can get the reflection just right. You should be able to see some stars, possibly.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, you got them?
Yep.
They're on the top. But I printed it in a thickness where it can stand on its own. It's a very nice model. Don't see many of these.
No.
But there we go. Now I've got the sheen. Isn't that great? I pulled it out specifically for that. I'm like, dude, it's a perfect use case for it. Easter's coming up. So, of course, we need Grogu popping out of the Easter egg. This is the second one I did. The first one didn't turn out as well as I would have liked because of the way I was managing supports. But did it again. Easy enough to do. Don't have unlimited filament, but I've got enough of it. Thanks, Polymaker. Found a Grogu, a sitting Grogu. So I had this one on the printer, so I just printed it with the pink black, not pink or magenta and black filament. Thought it turned out well. Sometimes, I end up with so many Vaders or Yodas that I'm like, do I really want to print another Vader in black? Do I really want to print another Yoda in green? So I like mixing up the filament colors.
My
Silver,
wife
go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say. I think my wife said something. I print more dark side stuff.
Oh yeah,
but I think it's just because there is a lot more dark side stuff on Maker World than there is non-dark side. So
did you see this Grogu?
I did see that one. Yeah, it's in my collection. So
oh man, it is like the detail on this.
Yeah,
is like, oh my god, freaking-tacular. It's definitely AI because the hands. See if I can get the angle just right. The hands have like two claws on inside, like two thumbs. But I'm like, dude, that is just too good. Yeah. Like the ornate nature of this Grogu, easily a good a favorite model this past week. Found a casual Vade. Oh yeah, not Vader, Vade. Very business casual. Just gonna hang out here, do my thing. Yes, so cool. So cool. So I'm getting back to the back of this where all the remainder of the silver is. Found a cross-armed Vader.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Isn't that a nice one?
Is that the one
chibi-ish
filament from Hobby Lobby, or is that something else?
Yeah, the filament is from the Hobby Lobby. The pink and black silk. Yes, Hobby Lobby.
Yeah.
This one.
Oh yeah, look at that. Wow.
Isn't that spectacular?
Yeah.
Like it was too good to pass up. Like amazing bust. Like this one is like people are gonna ask about this one. Like, where did you get that? Why did you find it? Oh my god.
Yeah.
This is crazy good. Wait, hang on. Is that the tongue in there? Yeah, just making sure there's no getting the supports out. Sometimes I was like, did I get that support out?
Yeah.
No, that's the tongue in there. This is just 2 weeks here, man.
Yeah.
And then whoever made that Grogu also made the sitting trooper.
Yeah.
Ornate sitting trooper. They're good. They're fun.
Yeah. No,
I like it when people do this kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was my array this week.
All right. Well, I don't have that many things because I've been working on everything else, and then I had my internet issues last week, and that was
oh my god.
I just the sheerness of trying to put that thing together.
I bet.
And get that network back up and running was just crazy. So it took a lot. So I'll start with the easy stuff the smaller things that I printed, because I printed 2 rather big models this weekend. And if you were watching Maker Deck, you probably saw a little bit of it. But this is, I think you printed this before, but I printed this C-3PO here. so in gold. So I'll add him to my C3PO collection, and then I printed 2 droids because I don't know. I'm so
Oh
into
yeah, the
droids.
BB-90. Yeah. Like, how long did that take you? Because like that turned out really well.
Oh my god, this is pretty easy. So there's a couple things. The it's all glue. This one's all glue in place, but it was very easy to print. Most of it clicks into place. You have these white marks where you have to glue on. So there's a few things you have to glue on, but everything, like this whole thing is assemble and put together. So you should really.
I may do that one then.
Even comes with a stand. Yeah. So you can put them on there, and yeah.
That's great.
A light box. I did fall out, and one of the other pieces did fall out, so I'm gonna have to glue these pieces in.
I wonder though, because I had an issue with, I don't know if it's the same modeler, but I printed their R2D2 and I couldn't get the pieces in. The tolerance was just so far off.
Well, talk about an R2D2.
See, I may have to pay you to make one because I ended up having so many problems with mine.
I made this. So this is from the Element Brick, I think is it?
Yeah.
So I made this, and this is all. So you print the tools.
Yeah.
There's no glue.
Yeah,
required.
Element Brick. I had a problem with the tolerances.
Yeah. No, I didn't have any issues with it besides the one that I did with over there.
Yeah.
Very nice model though. Everything's pretty good. Like everything's pop into place. Everything just like, I'll say the instructions on putting it together. I would say the only thing that would be better if you made a video about it, because the instructions that he put out just took me a while. But I saw somebody on Instagram who printed this model, and this is a 500%.
Yeah,
but they printed 1,000.
Jesus,
and it was like, I mean, it was crazy.
Wait, so did you scale it up too? Then
no, this is 500.
Okay, it's just a 500%.
But now I'm thinking maybe I should scale it up to 500. But this turned out really good. There is no glue. There is screw.
I wanted to do more of his stuff, but I always seem to have problems with tolerances from him.
Yeah, no, I had no issues whatsoever with it. So I'm happy to print one. But yeah, these are the screws. It comes with that. It comes with the tool to screw it in.
I know. I did. I did 2 of them. I showed the lightsabers. Yeah, I think I did the lightsabers from the guy. Yeah.
I'm working on a lightsaber right in.
Yeah,
like
I couldn't get
on the AMS where I've been working.
I couldn't get them to work.
Yeah. So so I was the only thing I was disappointed was it took me a little while to get this, like make everything go into place, like the head, getting the gray and the silver, because everything of this, none of AMS. So no AMS.
That's
no
crazy
glue,
good.
No nothing. It
I
turned
had
out
problems.
really well.
I just don't want. I mean.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, I'm going to try the BB. I'll try the BB-90 and see how it turns out. But I remain very incredulous. Like, I've done some of other stuff and it's great. It's amazing, and I want to do more. But when I ended up printing out all the pieces, I'm like, I can't get it to fit. It's not going in. I'm like, I can't keep printing this and then just running into these same problems because I'm just going to waste a whole bunch of filament.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
If you have problems, I don't mind printing it too, and then I'll let you assemble it together.
Yeah, I can assemble it. If I can get the pieces, I can assemble it. That's just Lego.
So this took pretty much all weekend. It was it was a little bit of a process. And then I was in the middle of printing it, and I had that issue where that piece of filament that I texted you about fell off.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is going on with my print bed? Because I was like, it's not moving forward. It's making this rattling noise. And I texted Chris. He put it into chat or to Gemini. Gemini said there's probably a piece of filament. That was one of the things. And I was like, okay. So I took off the bed, and there was a little piece of blue filament, and that thing was jammed in there. Like, I literally had to get pliers and pull that thing out. And I mean, it took some strength to get it out. Like, it was not easy to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely am considering printing a scaling it up to 1,000% and maybe creating a bigger one. But if you look at my printer feed right here, I actually have an R2D2 that back there right now. It's a paper, one of those. It was like a paper model that you get from. I think we got it from Target, and a friend put it together for me for Christmas one year. But I think I'm going to replace R2D2 back there with the one that I just printed, because on my A1 Mini one, when it streams on MakerDeck, I have the Stormtrooper back there that shows up nice on the background. I like to show things off that I printed and made, and when I'm streaming on MakerDeck and on Twitch or TikTok and everything else. So yeah. So that's one more thing that I printed. So I'm working on one of his lightsabers too, but I printed this. I'm gonna reprint this in a different color, the sand. The black.
I did one of his lightsabers. Yeah, see, I didn't do the stand, but I did two of his lightsabers, and they're good. They're really good. They go together so easily. I could have used better instructions for one of them, but I should have used a different filament, because I used a silk because I wanted the sheen, and I needed to do like deeper infill, like, more solid infill, as opposed to like the way that I've done it, because it kind of snapped. I may end up going back to it.
So the thing about it though, I was a little frustrated at assembling it sometimes, because I was like, well, where does this piece go? Where does this piece go? But I would say this was probably a little bit funner to assemble than assembling the
Matt, okay, I'm serious. If you give me the pieces, I'll assemble it, for sure. And I need to get those tokens from you anyway.
Yeah, I can start throwing some on there. I'll print some of the pieces and bring them over. So, but yeah,
that's great.
That's kind of what I printed and what I've been up to. So
nice. That's great, dude.
So
that's outstanding.
Let me pull up the Discord here since we have some time and we can run through.
Yeah, we got time.
But see, if I had the print log, we could just go through the print log.
Through the print log, exactly. So are you? Hang on. Ooh, wait. Give me a second. Let me ask, are you going to basically make your app be a bot to scrape that and publish to makes.makerdeck.net? Well, you could, because we've got...
Yeah, well, I was thinking...
So if
what
people...
I was thinking of...
Go ahead.
No, what I was thinking of doing is creating something like makes.makerdeck.net or something like that, where we could take them... The ultimate goal was to be able to share these easier on social media and drive more attention to MakerDeck.
Yeah.
So that was the goal in mind of when I was doing this, and then the print log kind of just came in, and I started working on that. But the idea was to get things, because for me to go in there and pull all these prints, save them, put them in a folder, then get them ready for social media, then push them out there, say, hey, this is what people are printing on MakerDeck. So my idea was, hey, you can upload to makes.makerdeck.net, or we can do like a feed too that takes it from the show and tell on the Discord and uploads it from there. So
see, I think if we told people, hey Toxic, we were vibing. I showed some vibes, and Matt was talking about something that he just vibed too, for makers. In fact, I sent you links to some vibe coded maker tools you may be interested in. I don't think I sent you all the links, but I sent you a couple of them. But what we're talking about now is making it easier for people to upload a make and then have it automatically God, there's many ways of doing this. If they put it on Discord, I would want two things to happen. Although you'd have to get the X API. I don't think you could do it any other way. I don't think unless you had like a Claude bot do it. Although they're kind of being very critical, making sure there are no bot farms, and I don't want to get banned or anybody banned.
Yeah.
But the way to do it would be, it almost be universal. If they put something in the MakerDeck show and tell, it could show up on the website automatically.
Yeah, so there's a bot that you can monitor that's on Maker, or that's on Discord, that can monitor one channel, and it can save all the files as it. So I have
the only problem is
I have a Mac Mini running over here. So if I saved all of those to that Mac Mini from Discord, and Claude was monitoring that Discord, Claude could then every 30 minutes or so, monitor that and then upload it to makes.makerdeck.net.
So because you'd need the username to give credit.
Yep.
And to know who that username was, where they got the file, if they've got any information about where they got the file in there, or almost like, I don't think there's a way to use forms in Discord, where people would have to input like all the different data to have it structured, because you'd have to structure the data otherwise. And then in many ways, what would be great as an offshoot is a log somewhere or some like email, like something where, this needs to be tweeted out. This needs to be posted out.
Yeah.
So there's a queue of like, all you gotta do is copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. And then everything just goes. So that way MakerDeck can be posting in social, kind of in a more automated capacity.
Yeah. No. So that's the plan that I originally went with, and then
that's not bad. I mean, that's a good idea. I'm trying to think, because then it'd be easier to engage on Twitter. We get people posting in show and tell, and then it shows up under like, new.makerdeck.net or whatever subdomain, we choose for it. That's not a bad idea, dude.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't know how many people would necessarily use it all that much, but it's a great way of kind of surfacing what's new and what's being made and encouraging that. And it's easier to do the show and tells every week if we just browse the
website.
Browse the website as opposed to doing it another way.
So I'm going to reiterate this for a few weeks, and I'm going to keep expanding on it and see what I can come up with, and I'm going to explore that bot that saves it and see if I can get it to do what I want it to do, because obviously we need to give credit to the people who post up there as well. And then, I was thinking, even if we did this, like there's a show and tell section, where this was posted to show and tell, or we give them the option of uploading to it. But then we have to worry about security and everything else. My idea was if we pulled it from show and tell, there's no real security. We just point them to MakerDeck Discord. They post it in the show and tell, and then we take that and publish it to makes.makerdeck.net or something like that. So,
Well, keep thinking. I think there's a way through it. They're toxic. I've coded several complex automations for work, met my yearly goal that I turned in 2 weeks ago. Dude, I'm telling you, it's crazy. I mean, I don't know if you've been watching, but I know you've been busy. Everyone's been busy, but I've been vibe coding up a storm. What I was showing earlier, I'll just pull it up for your benefit. Let me do this. Extra camera. OBS, share, and then do this. This is one where you can print signs and you can add your logo, but this is made for people that have makes that they're showcasing. They have to give credit to the original maker. There's a MakerDeck stamp on the back for credit that automatically gets exported as an STL or a 3MF, which is very easy. You can change fonts, you can do all that stuff. I did the Arabesh Forge, which is basically you put Arabesh on a print and export the STL or 3MF. And so this also has MakerDeck stamped on the back. You can choose your shape. Really easy. Very easy to do. This will be on the arcade, public at least. They are public, but and then the third one I did is a business card, business CAD holder. It includes the QR code there. Very easy.
Much better than a business card.
It's a business CAD.
Well, yeah,
not just a business card.
This business CAD is better than a business card.
So there you go. That's what I was working on. That's what I was telling you. I think I'd linked off to those in the back. Okay, so you've got Discord there.
Yep, I got Discord.
Yeah, those are. I mean, they're usable tools. I'll have them linked on the arcade soon. I haven't done my latest batch. So, bitches, we don't need no stinking bitches.
All right, let's see what we got here. There we go. Okay. It's like a sword. Master Sword.
Yeah, see, I wish but pants. Banana for scale.
Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. At first I was
Banana for
looking at
scale.
that, I'm like, what is that? Is that appropriate to show?
Yeah.
Princess.
Yeah, everyone's just going at it. Oops.
Oh, this is kind of nice.
Oh, Slave One, or whatever, fire spray,
Yeah.
whatever they're calling him now. I thought I heard something.
Oh, that was the music.
Oh, it was the video?
In the video, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what's that?
I don't know. Oh, it's a Batman, a knitted Batman.
Yeah.
Some dice. Oh, here we go. It's right up your alley there.
Nah. Oh man.
No support.
I don't know.
no glue.
I don't think I've done that one.
Yeah.
I don't think I've done that one.
Who is this by?
Who did it? Yeah, I'm curious.
Oh, the kit. It was the.
Is it a Kit Killing?
Kit Killing, yeah.
Okay, then that would explain. He's got a good. He's good.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Turned out really well. It's a trooper.
I love AT-AT drivers. There's what did I see the I still haven't got the Lego AT-AT driver, but like I hadn't done the Kit Killing one. I do it just for the helmet though.
Yeah, the
and
helmet.
there's gonna be AT-AT drivers in the Mandalorian movie, which is great.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that turned out really good. The helmet is nice.
Oh, I love that too. I
Yeah.
kind of want to print one. It's just like throw it off the side, like something white where it's like, oh my god. I think that'd be funny.
We could
A
take
good
it.
prank.
We could take it to the. We could take it to the meetup, Maker Deck meetup. Put it on the thing.
Yeah.
If anybody
Yeah.
comes up and asks what it is or anything.
That'd be funny.
Let's see. Sure what this is. It's like a nightlight, maybe.
Yeah, nightlight. Yeah, that's nice.
Oh yeah, I think this is the. It's like a rose. Wicked.
I haven't done any Wicked stuff.
Yeah, my wife. I was gonna print some stuff for her, but she's not. And she went and saw the first movie, but she never saw the second one. She wasn't really thrilled by it. Look at this.
Ooh, that's a nice one. I love that color. I mean, just the changing.
Yeah, a lot of filament changes.
Some people really do that well. That's very good.
Yeah. Oh, look at there.
Yeah, that he's the reason that he did it. So I vibe coded the app, and then Rab Chilla created the holder for it on Maker World.
Oh, it's.
And I'm like, go for it, dude. Go for it. He's like, I'm like, go for it. So yeah, isn't that cool? How it was kind of cyclical that way.
Yeah.
The feedback loop was cyclical on that one.
Yeah. No, it's perfect.
There's a Rex chunk.
Yep.
The chunk has a certain ethos, right?
Yeah, he's got a good good attention to detail on it.
No, he does. Like Kit Killen is easily one of the better modelers out there by far.
Yeah, look at that. Just
yeah.
Printed a side.
Oh, you're printing car parts? Nice. It's exciting for you. Spool holder?
Yeah, it looks like it. He mounted it to the side of his. Oh, look at this. Not a big fan of it, but it looks good. Like,
yeah. That's I love that dragon, man.
Yeah,
he does so well. Oh my god, that is so spectacular.
I don't know about putting food in a 3D printed bowl right now. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, well, it depends. You food safe. You'd want to spray it and use a different filament, but
yeah. I just haven't gotten to that point yet.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, man.
A lot of is that an AMS or that must be an AMS?
That's so nice. It's got some good filament, man.
Yeah.
Good choices of color.
Okay, so he makes furniture now.
For dollhouses?
Yeah, looks like it. Or for his models there. Oh, this is kind of cool. Oh,
yeah, man. Great color change for that rainbow.
Yeah, look at that. That's just... Maker chip.
Yep. I thought about, it'd be really heavy to do, but basically making it easier to make maker chips.
Yeah.
You know? I've thought about it.
That'd be something to do. Nice dragon.
It's a great dragon.
Midnight Wolf. This is a respooling.
Yeah.
Huh. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, look at that. Good choice in colors.
Yeah. Moon Knight, yeah.
Giant Chief Puff.
Because who couldn't use one of those?
I know. My dogs love cheese puffs, so. Master Chief. Oh, that was pretty good.
Yeah, that's a chunker.
Yeah. Valentine's Day print. 3D plates only.
Yeah, I see. I think I've seen the helmet elsewhere, but
Yeah. I don't know. There's just so much good detail to it. Like,
yeah. I mean, they're fun if you. I mean, because it makes one hell of a collection, right? Like Lego,
Yeah.
you can't
no,
just
and
get
he
one; you got to
prints-
get multiple.
He prints all of them this week, like, or every week.
Mm.
So he's one of the like top supporters of Show and Tell here, and he's always printing these chunks. So very nice. Oh yeah, and here's where we're at. That's where we ended
Yeah,
up.
that's where we were last week. Yep, that's where. No, the supports. Did we talk about the supports?
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
Okay, couldn't remember.
yeah. So it's a pretty good week of prints and some modeling, some 3D vibe coding, 3D printing vibe coding.
Yeah, I'd say.
So
I mean, busy week for sure.
you should print this though. Definitely, I think.
What?
You should try it. The BB9.
I'll try that one, but I have a feeling that it isn't gonna.
Yeah. Well, let me know how it goes. Let me know how it turns out. I'll start printing the parts
sure.
for this other one too, because
Yeah,
That long. Like, it took me more time to put them together and everything, but
Mm-hmm. Well, you can give it a shot. I mean, it's worth trying.
yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, that's great. All right. Well, guess we'll catch you on next week's thing or in between.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be vibe coding tonight, and go figure. You know,
go grab dinner,
fixing-
and then I might
fixing problems. Yay!
cleaning up a little
Fun.
bit, and then yeah.
Yeah, I was doing some cleaning up for sure.
Yeah, my office is a disaster over here. It's been a disaster.
I got your mind, that's for sure.
Like, and then just tearing everything up, trying to get everything to work, and just
Well, you seem to do well, so I'm impressed.
yeah.
Oh, hey, Rob Chiller, we were just talking about you. I'm signing off here in a sec, so I could. Oh, he's saying you make your chips go. I don't know. It's gonna be a heavier lift. It's gonna be. It's definitely going to be a heavier lift on that one, on that front. I mean, I'd keep the stream going and just show you what I'm vibe coding, but I might as well. I don't think anybody's watching necessarily. I mean, people are, but like.
Yeah.
All right, Matt, you drop off. I'm going to vibe
Okay.
code. I'm going to
Okay.
turn it into a vibe coding maker stream. So I'm going to be showing what I'm making because I'm fixing some maker tools. So I guess it is kind of maker decky.
Yeah.
It is
Okay.
still very maker decky.
All right. I'll see you guys next week. I'll see you on
All right, see you on the flip.
Bye.
Let me turn on my camera now. Start extra camera. Oops, not camo. OBS. Boop. Now I'm going to. Do I want to do that? Oh, cool. I need to change the view to do this. Boop. There we go. Move me over here. All right. So I've been trying to fix this vector problem. I'm trying to fix the Vectorfy tool, which doesn't seem to be handling transparency as well as I'd like it to. And then I noticed a couple things with the MakerCAD. No, MakerCAD I think is okay. I got to copy out the way the fonts work with MakerCAD. I was also working on a keyboard tool. And then speaking of makers, I've got like a tool that I was in the process of kind of finishing up, that basically is a keyboard tool. So like you remember the SK1 Casio sampler? I vibe coded a version of it that is basically a voice keyboard on the web. You record your own sample, your voice, and then it will populate it. So I can say, make sure this works. That seems to work. Yay! Allow a visiting site. Yes, I'm local. And then you press the button, and then it plays it. And then I've got these presets, so I can play these presets with my voice. It's pretty cool. Like it's really wild how you like. It's like. So it's like the SK1 sampler, the keyboard. Although I can see one bug that I like to address. So this is vibe coding, right? This is how you make an app. Let's never resize the drop down menu. Keep it always at default width, and don't word wrap any items in the list. There we go. So I'm going to iterate that. Go back here. See if it's fixed this problem that I keep running into with transparency. Export the SVG. Go back to business CADs. Business CAD. Nah, dude, that's not it. Not fixing anything. The exported SVG looks fine, but when I try to use it on a page like business CADs, it shows up as a black square. Other imported SVGs are just fine, like the attached SVG. So now I give it a sample of like, hey, this one works. If I can find it. I got a big amount of trash. There we go. Vectorfy, no, Apple logo, black. There we go. Oh, it won't. There we go. So I'm giving it an example of what isn't working and what is working. Now I go back to business CADs. And the next thing I wanted to do with business CADs, you didn't mention it because you said you're working on it. Yeah, I'm checking. Thank you. You should always tell me, like, if you run into a problem. So I'm going to try to debug it. Oh, wait. You're telling me this QR, this was the problem. That's a completely different issue. Well, I'm getting cleaner SVGs, so it's not the SVG that's the problem. I'm just getting a better SVG tool. Okay, so I'm going to have to iterate all these things anyway. First, let me clean up these other things. Here. Boop. I'm testing. Before I copy the code out, I always test or try to see if I've got it right. Go into the right file to edit. Select all, paste. Okay, everything else looks okay on the surface. I haven't done much to it. Okay, let me close that up. So theoretically now, I'm going to try to vectorify this image. Make sure I get a valid SVG, export the SVG. I'm going to see if this works on it, because it may not, and it may be a problem with the actual way it renders. There we go. So that one rendered better. Okay. So it rendered better. So this one, it rendered the SVG outline, but not inside that outline. So we are much closer to a solution. I think it's the key. I think it's the SVG. I don't think it's the app. I'll ask it. I'll say, hey, I'll tell you, hey, app, there's an issue with some of these SVGs. But I think, so this update rendered the SVG outline, but I didn't inside the outline, so we're much closer to a solution. I'll give it everything it needs, both inside and outside the shape are both white. Okay, there we go. So I give it all the information I need to give it, right? I'm giving it everything it needs. You're watching how it comes together here, basically, Rav. And I've got like 3 or 4 fixes that I need to, or updates that I'd like to do. But at least I was able to. This is progress. Seeing a shape puts me on the right path, so to speak. I say path loosely because that's like an SVG path, right? But I made this Vectorfy tool for me. Like, I'm trying to get it to work for me. This is a breakthrough observation. The reason the inside were disappearing is that they shared the same colors as the background paper. When we deleted the background color to create transparency, we accidentally deleted the eyes too, leaving with a solid silhouette. And produce a pro SVG like the Apple logo, I've implemented a compound path strategy. Great. Do whatever you need to do, dude. There we go. Any shape inside another shape, like an eye inside a gear, automatically becomes a transparent wall. That's what we needed. That was the solution. This sounds like it's going to fix the problem. This is where when I run into a bug and then it gets fixed, I'm like, yeah. All right, so let's try. Here's the Control-Alt-Create logo. Oh, no. Now the preview in the app is filling in white spaces with black. No matter where I set the tolerance. Let me see if I can export the SVG. Yeah, it's still even the exported SVG is the tolerance. And exported SVGs have the same problem. Even if you're building that for yourself, it's a powerful. That's what I'm saying, dude. It's all about making something for myself or us, right? Like people that could use these kinds of things. Okay, I'm going to come back to this in a second. I guess I can iterate it right now. Let's open up another Gemini. This is why I paid for Gemini Ultra, because I run through this. What do I want? Here, I'm going to take Arabesh Forge and MakerPlax. I want to take all of the shapes from Arabesh Forge and use them in MakerPlax. Changing nothing else. Replacing the none of the existing, replacing all of the current MakerPlax. Replacing, there we go, change nothing else. Okay, so Arabesh Forge to MakerPlax is one thing I'm trying to work on. Import shapes. And I'm going to import fonts from cards to Plax. Okay, and then I need to update CADs. CADs. The issue is clear. Okay, is it clear? Have you fixed it? Let's find out. Nope. Nope. You're still filling white with black in the preview and the export SVG. So again, it's a matter of basically your program and product managing, right? Are there constraints like file size? I don't think so. There shouldn't be file size issues. These are SVGs. They're simple text files off of very basic images. Updated the MakerPlax to include the full suite. I ported the exact point generations pathing logic for every shape. Carefully integrating the mandatory mounting notch required. So we should have more MakerPlax shapes soon. Identify the canvas edge. Take the subject and gear and the internal features. merging the internal paths to the main one. Pro formatting, strip the valid, invalid disk, explicit width and height to match the good Apple logo standard. Well, I don't know if it's standard, it just worked. Nope. Now I see no transparency and full black with barely a white outline when I try uploading a PNG. This is sliding the opposite direction of what we want. So it had the shape, now it doesn't have the shape. So it's all about giving it critical information that it needs, right? Okay, so that we got shapes coming here. Great. All right, so now the next thing I want to create, now that I've got those kind of underway, watch me like run ahead of myself, is business CADs. I want the import fonts. Oh, I'm working on Plax already though. I gotta wait. I'll wait. I don't want to edit the file twice. This is frustrating. Yes, it is. Subtractive geometry now parses the SVG coordinates to find the specific path. Well, wait, no, it's just this is the problem. Your preview is not working. And this is where I get to the point where I'm like, I need to basically start fresh. Back to seeing the outline, but not the inner details at all in both preview and export. Again, just, you gotta tell it what's going on. Here we go. Printed by Rab Chilla, designed by Chris Perillo. Architecture, ooh, we got so many more. Chicken arrow, chevron arrow, curve. Wait, there's the heart. I don't see some of these. Ooh, clipped corner did not. Clipped corner? Hang on. R-brush forge. Clipped corner. Ooh, I'm gonna have to remove that. Clipped corner seems broken. Good to see issues. Aggressor wedge. Gothic curve doesn't have a notch. Notched core. Remove. Clipped corner. Oh, wait, what's that one? Clipped corner and Gothic curve. Gothic curve doesn't have a notch. Ensure that text is always middle center aligned in the shape, which it is for most, but hang on. There was one of them. Text should never overflow, like past the boundary of the shape. Like, was it notched something? Ah, dang it. Notched core. Which seemingly needs to be longer or more padding. Slight padding. That's the text ends. There's one thing that I saw in here. Cyberpunk Republic Sigil. Wait. Oh, wait. Remove clip Empire Sigil. Clipped corner Empire Sigil. Memorial heart. These they won't work here. I kind of have to go one by one. Stringline pill, chamfered oval, classic oval, Gothic curve, hexagon frame is good, octagon's good, diamond Let's get rid of Diamond. Trapezoid looks okay. Guardians looks okay. Police badge looks okay. Memorial Heart. And get rid of flag banners. Okay. Sigil. Republic Sigil. Get rid of that too. Cyberpunk looks good. Royal Crest. Royal Crest is wrong. It just like isn't middle. Let's just remove it. People don't need that many options for exporting anyway. It's fine. Irrigate. Industrial cog. Okay, we're getting ready to clip the corner. Arrow's good. Notch core. I don't like that notch core. So I'm just getting rid of it. Gothic curves, okay. Well, Gothic curve. Change nothing else. Okay, here we go. Had to go through it because, you know, any kind of output, it's got to be viable. Back to this problem. Nope. Their details are still made black. In preview and export, the inner details should be rendered transparent if uploading to inner details other than darker black. Render transparent uploading and changing and working in mono code. People can always adjust the balance to change. I don't want to say that. Don't give it more than it needs. There we go. It's removed them. To hide? I don't want to hide the 8 styles. I want them removed. Do we have lingering code for the 8 styles removed? I don't like when it says that. Like, or it'll be fewer shapes, but more shapes than we had before. Bounding box, is this going to work? Nope. Okay, so it said it hit it. We still have more than we had before, which is great. Okay, still got that. Let's find out. Empire. Yeah, took it out. Great. I think we're good on that. Then what I like to do, let me show you here. So this is Arabesh Forge. Okay. Oh, this is Makerplex. I don't want to edit Arabesh Forge. I want to edit Makerplex. Makerplex. Editing that. Okay, Makerplex is now updated. And then what I like to do sometimes is I like to run a... Oh. I can't affect... Well, I can do it. Because I actually can do this right now more easily. What's... Oh, crap. Duplicate. what's the diff? And I run a diff tool. So I said, what's the difference, to make sure it didn't change anything else? Because I had other things that I don't want it to change. Still working on that SVG. That's a hang. Here's the diff. Should be links. Okay, great. 17 shapes. 6 basic shape. Interesting. So that got updated. Copy includes fallback code. Oh shit. So I got to copy that over. You should not have removed any other code. I had a file that included specific fallback code. So you gotta triple check it, because I'm telling you, Google Gemini is just it deletes shit that it shouldn't be deleting. The heart gets bigger. I think I nuked the heart because I don't know if it's going to work for this thing. I restored the export logic. See, it took things out that I didn't want it to take out. It could have ruined other problems. Doing diffs is almost critical anymore. I have to run diffs. No. Here's the valid PNG. And you're translating that inner white to total black in a no matter where I set the balance low. So it's going to restore that. Theoretically, it's not going to screw with anything else, but it does. Oh, was it MakerPlax? Yeah, MakerPlax was having an issue. So when I'm done with that, I'm going to import the fonts from CADS to Plaque. And then change the upload in Business CADS. Or I guess I could change that now, huh? So let's go back into Business CADS. Business CAD. Make it such that user can drag and drop image into the SVG file into the app and upload it as the logo. Do not change anything else, you effing moron. Okay, fallback is good. Share copy. Download the HTML. Where the hell's my mouse? There we go. Now I run a diff again, because you can't be too careful. I can't name it the same thing though, so for MakerPlax, I'm going to go Osembic. What's the diff? Do you need to have your own server in order to download your own AI model? No, this is all on Gemini. I'm using Google Gemini, all web-based. You have to act as a product manager. You have to act as the customer. You have to think about these things. Like, how am I going to use it? How is someone else going to use it, right? There we go, fallback. Added, error logging. There's more than a difference in there. Interesting. Oh, I saved it. Okay. That would be why. Okay, we're good. I'm going to copy that out. MakerPlax is good. SVG drag and drop working for business CADs. You can close that out. I'm pinpointing the geometric failure. No, you haven't. I ran into an error. This is where I copy it out and like start new and say, hey, you're not handling it well. Okay, so this should handle a vectorified image. There we go. Look at that. Now you can drag it in. Drag and drop it in. Isn't that great? Okay, so we're going to, oops, copy that. Do I need to change anything else there? From CADs to Plax. Okay, no, I don't. Copy that out. This is business CADs, and we're going to do business CADs. We're do a diff between the two. Oops. So I've learned to do this with the new Google because it just crunches. It shouldn't do. What are all the diffs? There we go. What's the diffs? Give me the basics. And what's going on? Oh no, that's not good. Oh, because did I upload the wrong thing? It's dragging and dropping. That's Vectorify. Let's try this. What are all the diffs? Work. Thank you. Oh crap. Why is this not working? There we go. That was kind of weird. Gonna see the differences. It should only be in the dragging and dropping. That's the only difference. There we go. Drag and drop functionality. Boom. Done. Okay, great. So it verified. Sure. How well did Gemini's response? Important. Yeah, it's not really the feedback I wanted to give it. Okay, but either way, drag and drop now exists for business CADs. Let's save a backup. Now, what I want to do, business CADs has now been updated. Let's see what this, if this doesn't work, I'm going to take it into a new session. Nope, this is not good. Okay, so let's share. Download that. Vectorify. Let's do an O. Vectorify. I'm uploading transparent PNGs. Let's do this. Where is that? I closed the window too quickly. Draw, create live. Like this. They are exporting with the inner color is white in this instance, completely filled in with black, which causes both the preview to fill up with black and the export to also be the same failure. Starting fresh. Canvas Pro. Got to restart it. Okay, so there's that one. Now back here, that's Vectorify. So I'm gonna kind of quit here for that. Stick that. Go back, open here. Drag and drop SVG uploads. Upload to business CADs. Okay, that's been fixed. Import fonts from CADs. Okay. So let's go business CADs to MakerPlax. We want to, let me open this up, make no other changes apart from, means nothing else. Okay, that's my header and footer. We want to import all the fonts and ways for those fonts to render from business CADs to Maker Plax. And nothing else. So I'm going to try to increase the amount of fonts that we have in Maker Plax without destroying it. Compound path. See, I had to reset it. Why is it rendering the HTML? That's weird. Handle kerning, ink weight, emboss thickness more precisely in the standard 3. Okay. Don't break, you SOB. Let's see if this one works. Yay! I got that back. It exported the SV. It seemed to have worked. Let's try opening business CADs. This is the tester. Yeah! It worked! Oh, the SVG worked! Woo! 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 It worked! I knew it was the SVG export. I knew it was the SVG. I knew it. I knew it was the SVG. It's the SVG. So now that I've done that, I'm going to drag and drop business CADs because I'm not editing in any other profile. That's great. That worked. Share, copy contents, instant, go download. See, sometimes you have to start new sessions altogether to get it to work. Where's Vectorfy? I have an original Vectorfy. Okay, that's great. Okay, so we're going to rename that. We're going to do a diff. We're going to see what changed. Gemini. What are all the diffs? Analyze business CAD. It's a robust utility. Yes, I know it is. Oh, wait, hang on. I didn't tell it what to do. I didn't tell it what to do before hitting enter. For business CAD, sometimes it's possible that some SVGs are not valid, but they upload as square blocks. Is there a way to mitigate that issue with this tool as it renders an SVG? Change nothing else. I'm just going to ask. Worth asking, even though I've got a valid SVG now. Here's the exact differences. Image pre-processing, okay. Trims by checking exact matches. Calculated weight value, great. Sets blur radius. Finds a 2-color palette. Mono mode, it's great. Okay, great. Stroke width. Should you have in SVGs for valid files? SVG post-processing. Yeah, so it's definitely better. I almost want to know. Desk I shouldn't have. Description I shouldn't have. But kind of want to have PAL and desk. Should PAL and Baroque width be added to vectorify output without destroying anything else. How? I'm going to ask it how. Because I think everything else works as expected. Should we have GPU accelerated canvas filters? Might as well ask. Probably going to introduce other bugs, but I think blur radius would be asking to change, uses DOM parser, that's fine. All right, we're going to test. Okay, SVG updated the draw SVG function to include smart heuristic that identifies and filters out common background blocks found in many SVG export, like those from Illustrator or Inkscape. Now calculates total area of the vector data and skips past, cover nearly 100% of that area. Okay, there we go. Business CAD's updated. Will this work? SVG, drag and drop. Yes. Apple, drag and drop. Great. Looks like we've got an updated Vectorify. No, sorry, that's Business CADs. Okay, Business CADs will be updated. Now I'm curious to know. I'm going to upload Business CADs. Rabchilla, would you be able to test Business CADs for me? If you're still there. I got to go pee for a second, but can you test Business CADs? First, little Business CADs. What are all the diffs? The cat. Should we just copy and paste? Oh, okay. Let's try this. Okay, let's try it. I can kill that. Difference in files, Business CADs, SV enhanced, SVG rendering, drag and drop support. Great. So Business CAD is good. We are good for business. We are okay for launch for Business CADs. Import fonts. I still got to come back here. Fix Vectorify, updated import font library. What the That didn't seem to work. That seemed to have broken something. I don't see the black rendering with the code I see. test this too. So that's good. So Vectorify is good. Business Cats is good. Updating that. And try to improve everything without breaking anything else. Import fonts. Yeah, that's the last one I want to do. That's the last little update that I wanted to do. Wait. Okay, so Maker Black. Wait, hang on. Am I working on Maker Blacks? Yeah. Move Vectorify in there. Oops. Aha, that's great. Okay, so well, that's the new one. But I got tests. Gotta make sure this works. That works great. Say Vectorify is good there. Copy. Oops. This is the GPU. GPU Vectorify. So business CADs. That works. Sweet. All right, great. So the GPU accelerated. Great. Nope. Business CADs is fine. Vectorify is not. CPU. Vectorify. This is where I've learned to do local versioning. It's just easier. All right, so that is now GPU accelerated. That's great. Handles transparency. Great. I can always roll back. Great. Tolerance is better. Vectorify. Okay, so I got it from there. There we go. Okay, this worked. Great. Copy contents. This is the new MakerPlax. MakerPlax. You fonts. Great. Got that. MakerPlax. All right, there we go. Helvetica Gold. Oh my god. No, this is so bad. Oh my god, the ETFs were not ported over properly at all. The flags get color, but no font goes up. That's it. That's that one. Okay. Welcome to Vibe Coding. Welcome to Making for Makers. I'm Chris Pirillo. Oh, Arabesh Forge could be updated, yeah? And that happened because it requires this. Oh, well, grab it then. You know what you're doing. Come on, you know what you're doing. Unlike me,